settle, get in, and get in the groove.
Yeah, and suddenly when Babar bats, the decimal levels in the crowd go up. Everybody wants to see
him perform.
Here lies the opportunity.
It's been handed a little gem here from Stats Gurus. Babar Azam is batted 104 times, first down, basic number 3, opening header up. So 59 occasions he's come out to bat inside the first 6 overs.
In the air, but enough bat on it. Maybe come back for the third. Now just the 2. Just pull it away, not in control, but he's off the mark.
Played, Bubba. It'll feel good. As you say, Baz. Get off the dreaded 0 for particularly an opening batter. Yeah, out of 104 occasions, batting at number 3, 59 of them. So that's basically 57%. He's inside the first 6 overs. So then there's a lot of arguments saying, well, you know, just come up and open and let's get on with it. More time.
And does get on with it. Stands tall and thrashes it through the offside. First boundary of the innings.
Oh, Baz, you're loving this, aren't you? You're up and pumping, Chief. Out of the seats like the fans are here, some of them. Just classic Babar Azam. Stroke makers with minimal movement of feet early on in your innings, and those great hands, lovely through the ball, and let the pace do the work.
You should like batting on this pitch. It's a very good batting surface. Comes back in, but whipped away. Outfield's lightning. Babar has 2 boundaries in the first over, 13 without loss.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
Bosch giving the new ball. Fakhar on strike. That's over with a decent length, decent line.
He's getting his lines subtly wrong here. A little width on the off stump from Ngidi, and then he goes a little too straight to overcompensate. But Bubba, you little beauty. What a start. 13 off the first. You get underway, get off the mark, and then you couple it. You can find the gap and caress. You've got your mate at the other end, Fakhar Zaman. So good at destroying attacks early on inside the power play. He gets a sniff, he gets in. Got to have that little bit of lady luck. Player missed it a couple. And if you can get underway, I can't help thinking about that 100 he got at the Oval. He was out off a no ball for naught, wasn't he? He got 100 and was the big difference of Pakistan winning it at the Oval back in 17. The Bosch brothers have swapped. We had Ethan a couple of days ago. Now Corbin has arrived. He says, thanks, bro. You'll have to go, I'm in.
He hooks it down to fine. That's a single. And Fakhar coming back into the side against New Zealand, back into the ODI side for Pakistan, and it looked as if he'd never left. Started off through the offside and down the ground. That was a beautiful little flick. And then he was in his element, backing away, hitting it down the ground, power of the back foot, front foot, you name it. He is.
Well, just on that, you get batters, and particularly opening batsmen, it's almost like they just become a snowball going down the side of a mountain and just can't stop, and they just keep getting bigger and bigger, and it just is so hard to stop as a fielding opposition when a batter is seeing it like a beach ball. Just can't miss. It seems like that anyway. It just seems like he's not going to miss out. He's middling everything. He's on the charge. The feet are going. The hands are going so well. And the ball is, it's like a pinball machine.
Bosch with a decent over. Just a couple of runs off it, Pakistan. Well, 15 without loss.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र
That's the length, that's the line you have to live on this surface. Anything either side. You saw in the first over, it's such a true batting surface. And once you get your hands through the ball or whip it on the leg side, it's very difficult to contain. That is a good delivery though.
Seam presentation is what it's about there, because that just has to go fractionally off the seam, and that is why Babar had to be so watchful. Other thing about that length too is that once the batter gets in, you can actually go after it. I mean, look at this. That's just an effortless push for four. And listen to this crowd now.
And that's why you watch Babar Azam. That's why he's always in the news, because if you play shots like this, you get everybody following you, following your batting. That is classy as you like. Just a mere push through the offside. Outfield so quick that even Temba Bavuma, who is sharp, couldn't get after it. Babar looking in order. He's 3 boundaries already. The crowd is up.
As we so often say from up here, it is the 12th man, that crowd in behind, when it's a home team batting and having to get on with it. Every boundary just gets roared to the max. A couple of new big replay screens here, Baz. I'm liking it. The upgrades.
Yeah, brilliant. There should be more upgrades after the PSL here, but it is looking good. And so is Babar into the onside. We got a couple more. And once Babar gets off to a good start, a quick start, then he's a very dangerous player, because then he can actually give himself even more time just to get further in. Doesn't get stuck. He's on to 17 off 10, and that is danger signs, because he's sprinted out of the blocks.
And once again, stroke makers using a new ball. The advantage of that inside the power play. Only 2 gentlemen allowed outside that 30-metre circle, and one of them's at third, and the other one's going to more of a deep backward square now. Short fine leg, almost at the man at 45. It's Bosch who's going to deep backward square.
Yeah, that's better. With the new ball, you can risk being slightly fuller, and that was probably the best length that he's bowled so far.
Indeed, Baz. No slipping very early on here. And that's the stress of it too. If you're a decent quick bowler, and Ngidi clearly is, gets people out, just a little bit of shape out to a right hand, you get your length right, your line and length right, and you get rewarded with a net. But there's no slipping. There's a gully, but no slip.
Oh, beautifully played. That third was very wide, and Babar just angled it down to third. Even with that, he's got so much finesse. 25 without loss.
जैस मेरी सुपर पावर।
Bush doing well so far, but Babar is in his element.
Now, last ball of the previous over, Baz, we were just chatting about this fellow, and quick bowlers, yes, he's tried to run it there, but he just got enough wood on. There's such an element of risk there. And again, he's got pace and bounce, and because Bubba knows that the slip's been taken out, yeah, well, as a bowler, my friend, you can demand that from your captain. You're good enough, you got to own it. Got to back yourself as a new ball bowler, and in Gidea's class, that you're going to say, hey, we've got to get people out here. Yes, we've got 350 on the board, but if you can make an early inroad, it just puts so much more pressure on the batting side, having to chase a big total.
Well, such a good pitch that you need wickets. You need wickets just to contain the opposition. Fakhar has had enough. He's clubbed that towards mid-wicket. Reaches the fence. First boundary for Fakhar.
And don't they love it here at the National? Corbin's been boshed. Well, I love it. Love this game and love those eyes. Good luck now.
This time is